71.
Yeah, it's 8:32, the mighty 1630 KCJJ. David Fine is here from the Heartlanders.
Welcome back.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Oh, thinking
long
hockey.
time no talk.
95, 100 degrees out. We're just thinking hockey.
I mean, I heard the highs in the 70s.
Yeah, that'll be a little better.
Looking at the lows, I think are like in the 50s next week. It'll
get better, and then it'll get worse.
It'll get worse. Yeah, this is all false. I know. By September 15th, we're gonna have one more like 95-degree day, right?
Oh, yeah. Probably during a football game or something.
Probably during always that way.
Yeah.
Oh, that third week against UMass is looking doomed for 92 degrees. Feels like 100. Hydrate. So, how are you guys doing though?
I'm fine. Steve's tired.
I'm tired.
He's tired.
I'm
worn
old,
down.
I'm tired. I'm worn down.
Worn down
by life.
How many cups of coffee or
I don't drink. I don't drink coffee unless it's got like
a frappe,
like a frappe
like
or something.
So like a milkshake.
Yeah, like a milkshake.
Basically a milkshake with caffeine in it.
I like that. I like those too. Those
Yeah.
milkshakes with caffeine are very good. I've had one of those already this morning.
I tried to get one, but McDonald's was closed.
Yeah, he usually buys me one.
Yeah. Don't expect this week while he's gone for me to bring in a frappe every day.
Well, you didn't today, so we're good.
I'm just telling you.
I know that McDonald's. There's a good chance he ain't going to be bringing many this week anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, the machine's broke. Oh, we're not taking cards right now. All the greatest hits of the Riverside Drive McDonald's.
They had, they were doing maintenance.
Today was maintenance.
Maintenance day.
Maintenance.
Did I ever tell you, completely off topic?
That's fine. It's the middle of summer. We don't have a lot of topics.
Not a lot of hockey.
Can't exactly talk about the last game.
Yeah. There was a Sunday game two or 3 years ago. It was like 5 degrees out. So, typical January or February morning. We have an afternoon game on a Sunday at like 2 or 3. And I went to the McDonald's like right by our arena.
Yeah.
And I will never go again. It's like partially on me. Like I'm not blaming.
Oh, you can blame.
Yeah, I'm not blaming. I'm blaming myself a little bit here. So it was like so cold that I was late getting the window down, and I thought I heard the very nice lady say, "Give me 1 second." So I said, "Okay, no problem." In reality, she had said, "Do you have rewards?" Don't ask me how I twisted this in my mind. And so about 30 seconds of awkward silence pass. It's cold. I'm all bundled up in the car. And she goes, "What's your rewards number, sir?" And I say, "Oh, sorry, I don't have one." And she goes, "But you just said, okay, no problem. How was I supposed to interpret that?"
Their fault.
Oh, yeah.
The customer
is always right.
Always
you
right.
could be a little polite.
Well, I really wanted a breakfast sandwich. I had to get into the office quick, start getting ready for the game. And so I literally, instead of just saying anything, I just drove away because I didn't want something to happen to my food, which I'm not accusing anyone of anything.
I'd raise an eyebrow.
But then the problem was, so I drove to go get a bagel at Brugger's, and the line was out the door, and I was like, oh my God. And so I just didn't have breakfast that morning. I was really hungry all day.
You guys need a quick star in that area. I don't know where you'd put it.
That would be great.
We got one here that I love. Their breakfast sandwiches are just as good.
Yeah, that would be like even like do they have like just the quick ones? You just grab them and go kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just go up to the thing and you can have that. You can have this kind of a waffle one, like a waffle bun kind of thing.
Corn dog.
Corn dogs sometimes they got. Even in the mornings they'll have like pizza.
I mean, I could have gotten breakfast pizza.
Breakfast burritos they got.
Yeah. I mean,
but their like sausage and egg biscuit tastes just like the McDonald's one.
Yeah. I should have been a little quicker on my feet with the rewards question though. That was my.
I've never been asked for rewards at McDonald's.
Really?
Ever. I would not have expected that question.
No, they always 5 degrees.
Do they?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that the first question always?
Yeah. Do you have rewards?
I've never been asked that.
Eventually, it'll be the
I
robot.
Said,
the robot
in
asking.
6th grade,
me.
I got 4 stars. I said, what?
No, Hardee's has got the robot.
Yeah.
Hardee's has a robot.
They have a robot in the drive-through. Because
really?
I had to do the same thing, like drive away. Because I talked to it for like 5 minutes, and then a person finally came on and started from scratch. I'm like, nope, not dealing with this.
So
Why do they have? What do you mean, like a robot?
It's like AI. It's a robot voice asking you what you would like, and then
Hello, what would
like
you
when
like?
you call an 800 number.
Yeah.
Well,
and they're
what
like,
the-
"Did you?
Why?
Is this your phone number? Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
I want to do.
They're
that
there. They have people in there.
I know. That's what Well, it's like this thing. McDonald's has had a broken screen at the Sycamore Mall.
Right over here.
3 years, 3 years. And they put a sign under it last week saying, our numbers have changed. Be careful when you order. Well, the screen's it's right under the broken screen.
So
Somebody
can't see.
just somebody just
I don't order by numbers, so I think I'm okay. But
yeah.
I think the way the screen got broken is someone thought they were ordering a number 2, but they ordered a number 3 when the change happened, and that's
Yeah.
how the screen
Probably.
probably got broken.
Yeah.
But I'm just
sometimes it makes really pretty like patterns and stuff.
I know, but it doesn't. You can't read the menu.
Can't read it, but
And it's been like that for years. Yeah, and it's owned by McDonald's itself. It's not like a local guy.
No.
they really need to hire some better help. Much like the Iowa Heartlanders are looking to hire
And
a new athletic trainer.
which-
See, look at how that I took
that's-
it right to the topic.
That's a transition.
Yeah, but you guys are still looking for an athletic trainer.
Yeah, which will be because of our relationship with the University of Iowa, our last 2 athletic trainers have been kind of like one and done with us. They come here for a year, they do really well through the University of Iowa, and then they go right up to the AHL. So we had Deshaun Tolbert last year's awesome guy. I wish we could have this would have been the perfect time, like a day like today. Let's get him in here. So he's a hilarious guy, and one of my favorite people I've worked with in this industry. And he's moving to Austin, Texas right now to work for the Texas Stars. So he's the Dallas Stars AHL affiliate. Our head coach, Chuck Weber, just moved to town a week ago. He's closing on his house here in a few days. And so right now he's living in the player apartments because the players aren't here really. So
They all live in one apartment complex?
Yeah,
Well, that's
yeah.
got to be fun.
yeah, I mean, it's like it's in the same,
It's like a firehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's hopefully not an animal house, but they all live a few like where the Brugers is in Coralville, like a few blocks in from that. There's some apartments over there that are pretty nice. That's what's interesting about us versus other places in the league is that a lot of other if you live in Cincinnati, they're not living a mile from the arena. Like they're living 30, 40 minutes outside of town. And their apartment might be 30 minutes from where they practice and another 20 minutes from the arena. But here, everything's so nice and so close, and you can get better, like bang for your buck than if you're in Orlando, Florida, let's say, or, wherever, Lake Tahoe. It's the team in Lake Tahoe. So our players, one of the things when they move here, they love living here because of how close they are. But anyway, Chuck, our wonderful head coach, is hanging out in the player apartments with his wife and his 9-year-old son. And his son's getting ready to start school here, and he's taking. I saw him yesterday, and he had the city of Coralville, like the water bill page up, trying to create his account or something. Do you know anything about this? Yeah, I think you got to bring the deposit. Make sure to bring a check or something. And he was laughing. So he's just like any of us, adjusting to life here, and he'll be moving into his house pretty soon. So he's a great guy. I think when we come here, I think next month we'll be here and definitely have him on. He's still getting settled, so wanted to make sure he could have the mornings are precious for him as he gets a lot of shopping and things done, moving into a brand new place. So.
Well, and that's a good sign that he's getting a house.
Yeah.
That he wants to have roots here.
Yeah, and same thing. His son's going to be in the junior Heartlanders, the youth hockey program, and
We haven't talked a lot about that.
yeah, it's grown just exponentially. And I went to one of their camps technically last night because Derek, our old head coach, he's got a few more days here, and he's moving into his house in Des Moines in a few days. So he has his last few camps this week, and it's amazing to see how much it's grown. I think it's more than tripled now because it was just called Iowa City Hockey, and then we came along and it became the Junior Heartlanders. And I believe as of last year it had tripled, and now it's more than tripled in terms of its participation since the start.
What are the ages?
It ranges all over. I don't actually know what the youngest age is, but I'm pretty sure you can play pretty much through about the time you're in high school.
Well, not Tommy though.
I'm a little late.
He'd be the senior Heartlanders.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody wants to see that.
I don't think anyone wants to see me. The kids can skate better than I can. Confirm. Some of these kids are wheeling and dealing around. It's pretty neat to see, just because I mean, it's not like it's not just, oh, it's the youth hockey program. It's cool that our name is on it. And last night, Yuki, our captain, he was out there skating around, and another player named Ben Pizzamente, who is starting his professional career, and he's from Iowa City, Cedar Rapids area. I think he lives in North Liberty now. His family does. I could be wrong on that, but Ben, he's starting his pro career, and who knows? He played Division III hockey, and his dream is to play for the Iowa Heartlanders in his professional career. So hopefully he could. And he actually was an intern for us last summer too. So it's cool to see how it inspires people. And I could only imagine, we all know Yuki Mira, our captain, is just, it's Yuki, and he's been here for 5 years now. But it's really neat to see if you're an 8-year-old kid and the Heartlanders captain was on the ice with you, and you were looking for someone to look up to. That would if I was 8 years old and I was skating around, that would have been the coolest thing ever, So it's really neat to see those little moments, and how the youth hockey continues to grow here as well, and that's important for us.
You've kept Yuki busy this summer because he's been doing some of the promotional nights. You guys have been doing the bingo nights, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Do you have more of those coming up this summer or this
Yeah.
fall?
Next Tuesday, actually, we do at Field Day Brewing in North Liberty there. So we'll be there from 6 to 8 p.m. I guess that's a week from now. So a week from today, we'll be playing bingo with Yuki. The first time we did it, which was last month, we thought we were going to have 50 people there, and we had 175 people show up.
Wow.
And it was I was sitting at the corner of one table, people were playing bingo on we did at Big Grove. People were playing bingo on the side of a ping pong table, because there's no space. It was completely filled up. So I guess I would suggest getting there early if you're planning to come. Hopefully, around 6 o'clock ish. But it's cool, when we do events like that, and we're trying to be realistic. Hey, it's a Tuesday in the summer at 6 p.m. and then you get almost 200 people coming. That's a pretty, when you think there might be 50 or 60, that's a pretty
People like their bingo here.
I guess.
They also like bars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breweries.
Yeah.
Should be more specific. They're breweries.
Breweries.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, we have some more things like that. Last week we did some, community service, the entire front office, and Chuck, our head coach, and his family, because his wife as well is very community minded. So I know Tommy and I were just talking off air about how our head coach Chuck, when he came here, he said hey, it's really important to me that the players continue. We're going to be in every Iowa City school this year, giving speeches, whatever, doing what do you call them? Assemblies, not speeches, assemblies. There we go. He was with us last week. The United Way had an event over at the fairgrounds for backpacks and school supplies for those that might not be able to afford some of those things. And Chuck was like, I'll be there. My whole family will be there. And he's helping pass out backpacks and headphones and pens and pencils. And I was asking if they had book socks. I think book socks are an acronym in today's society, which made me a little sad. So maybe no book socks. You know what book socks are?
No.
You don't know what book socks are.
No.
If you were in
No, Mr. Haney.
Yeah, Mr. Haney, you don't know. So we always had to have book socks. It was so you knew it was your book, and so
Is this a regional thing, or are these just book covers?
Book covers, yeah, book covers.
Okay,
we call them book socks.
You're using an East Coast. Weird,
I'm sorry, I didn't realize that.
You would say soda.
Book covers.
Why don't you say soda and
so soda and mischief night. Mischief night is
in high school. We had to have that. In school we had to have the book covers, so you could use the books and wouldn't damage them.
I love calling
your name on it. And stuff.
Well, I know I'm from the East Coast, but a book sock, from the book sock. So book covers. Yeah. Sorry. For my regional dialect.
I think he's just talking about book covers.
Do they have book covers? Is that a thing, or everyone has their iPad? And you have to have an iPad
they
cover.
They did when I was in school, but that was a long time ago.
Long time ago.
Yes.
I don't think they have book socks anymore.
That's kind of some kind of. Well, they can protect the books. I mean, that's kind of what we were told was to protect the books.
Protect the books.
Because we're going to reuse them every year.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like college where you have to keep the book or you sell it back.
And then you'd go on like page 44, and there'd be a map of something random.
Yeah.
You know, the kid before you, or 7 years before.
or someone has drawn a picture of something.
Pictures of things. It would be
things.
corn with the backward K. You know.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
yeah, or other things. Other things. So yeah, all right. So besides exposing my where I grew up. Yeah, so
Well, you were saying earlier
we're
that
involved
you
in
got,
the
like,
community.
Your whole front office is like East Coast guys.
Well, not our whole front office, not
okay.
at all, not at all.
But there's a significant number.
Our coaches all are.
Oh, the coaches. Okay.
And so we have there's one from Illinois, and we'll see where.
Well, that's east.
Yeah, East Coast, right on the lake, right on Michigan. But our assistant coach, one of them's from Illinois. One of them's from this mythical area called Central New Jersey, which, in my opinion, doesn't exist. It's like 15 miles long, and they call it you got to be special. It can't be north or south. It's 15 miles thick. It'd be like driving from here to North Liberty, and it's like, oh, that's central something. Anyway,
some would argue that between here and North Liberty is its own little weird area in Iowa.
Okay, that's fair. But imagine defining that as an entire area of the state. I guess you could say a corridor, but anyway,
People's Republic of Johnson County.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And then our head coach, Chuck, is from Albany originally. So he's a University of Albany alum. He will be in the Kinnick stands in a week and a half.
Oh, wow. I didn't even put that together, yeah.
And then in week 3, when they play UMass, when we predicted 15 minutes ago that it's going to be 95 degrees outside, our assistant coach, Brett, is a UMass alum. So it's funny how things work out.
I just got an email the other day from there's people that listen to AM stations.
Yeah.
This guy lived in Albany and was getting us in. So we
really?
Come in most nights now that it's getting darker early.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'd be a little wary.
Why?
I don't know. I'd just be a little wary.
We get in.
What if Hawk Fanatic, we just get an angry call from Albany.
We get in like 20 states at night.
20 states.
Yeah.
AM
on the
radio.
East Coast.
Yeah, that's the power of it. Wow.
And a powerful signal. Helps.
Yeah, a very powerful signal.
And there aren't a lot of other stations on 1630.
Yeah.
Right.
We're what they call expanded band.
And these people have no lives.
That too. We got angry because we turned it off the AM stereo, and somebody's like, "My light doesn't go off anymore." You're in mono.
There's what was the old thing about like KMOX, which is like the St. Louis Cardinals used to be able to hear it in the Philippines or something like that at night, or the day there, but the night here, here. So community events, tickets are obviously on sale. Pop soda. Our theme nights are obviously out. Single game tickets are on sale.
Have you had any feedback where you see more excitement towards certain theme nights? I'm sure you do, but what are some of the ones you're really getting a lot of feedback on?
Yeah, like we didn't expect. I mean, I read Harry Potter at some point when I was a kid, but like the most, besides Bluey Night, the second most, liked night and shared night was like our Harry Potter night, which is like a Sunday in November before Thanksgiving. It's weird. Like sometimes you don't anticipate certain. It's called Wands and Wizards. I don't want the cop J.K. Rowling.
I was gonna say there's probably
J.K. Rowling will be at the Heartlanders office, ready to pounce, just like the Albany guy, when I get back to the office. But yeah, like that night for some reason just had a lot of like, I'm interested in coming, or call me about, can you give me a call about this night? But besides that, we have like our hard hats on ice, which is like construction, our heroes night, our first responders night. What's that?
The crispy bacon night.
We had that last year. We have corn-fed country night this year. That'll be a big one. So we're going to be wearing corn jerseys. I've seen them. They're atrociously great.
Didn't you put an image of them on the website?
I don't think so.
They're not up there yet. Okay,
I don't think so yet. We're planning because we have some specialty jerseys. We have like an Iowa Connect jersey.
The Iowa Connect and Defend the Forest jerseys are here, according to your front page.
Yes, according to me, who published that. They're here.
Pre-order today.
Yep. The Iowa Connect jersey in the Iowa on the front has like every town in Iowa written in these letters.
Oh, cool.
Including, just short of every town. There's a lot of towns, but it was my idea. I said, we should put the smallest town in Iowa somewhere on there, because we just were putting them by population, and we could fit, like 500 towns or something in the text. And so I learned that Jacksonville, Iowa has 6 people as of the 2020 census. So we made sure to put Jacksonville, Iowa in there. And maybe we'll go deliver 6 specialty jerseys to the 6 folks of Jacksonville, Iowa. And then I'll tell them I'm from
Where
Johnson
is
County.
that?
I'll tell them I think it's like near Sioux City or something.
Oh, God.
That's my cop out.
Don't go to Oak.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If they see my Johnson County plates, I'm a little scared. I feel a little afraid. Hey, I have this jersey for you. It's on there, and get out of here.
Okay, I'm looking at the schedule. I don't know what Y2K night is. That just celebrating like that
2000s music,
Music-wise,
and
okay.
2000s stuff.
Yeah, I know.
Which one are you going to come to besides every game? What's your favorite
It's
night?
a Friday
on there?
night. Fridays are very good. Video game day interests me just because I don't know what that would be.
Play some video games?
Play video games on this big screen sometime.
Yeah.
That's good. Let's see. This is Corn-Fed Country. Luck with the Landers. What's Landers Palooza?
It's like another music night. Like I don't like Lollapalooza. That's that Chicago thing.
Right.
But it's another music night. I'm really selling it here. I'm doing a great job selling.
Cartoon Day.
Cartoon Day, like Ren and Stimpy and like old school cartoons and stuff like that.
Ren and
Ren and
Show Ren and
Stimpy.
Stimpy up on the screen?
Yeah, throw Ren and Stimpy up on. Like everything is going to be cartoon.
They
Beavis and Butthead's coming back soon. I mean,
Beavis
just
and
telling
Butthead.
you.
Do you consider that a cartoon?
doing
Yes.
major drugs.
What?
For that? Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and
Ren and
Stimpy?
Stimpy.
Yeah.
I think John Christofalusi said, yeah, I've done a lot of drugs.
Oh, great. Okay, that's what I liked watching it when I was a kid. It hasn't been
Actually, you'd probably be surprised how many of the classics they probably were, too.
I know. Oh yeah, you watch some of the old, even like Mickey Mouse cartoons, and you wonder what was.
Do they even show Ren and Stimpy
No.
anymore?
I don't think so.
I was just trying not to
Oh,
like,
my son.
Is SpongeBob a cartoon? Like it is, but it isn't, right? To me, it's more animated, like an animated show.
What is the difference between No, and I got to ask, what's the difference between cartoon and anime?
I don't know. I just have created
Our
a
cartoons to
distinction
me.
in my.
I'll watch something like Rick and Morty. You're like, that's a cartoon. You're watching cartoons, Tommy.
I guess. Like what is it? Like Dexter's Lab? With
Yeah.
that's like a cartoon to me.
So cartoons are like more for kids.
Yeah.
Animation would be for like adults.
Kinda, yeah. Like
I
Rick and
watch-
Morty.
I watch animation,
Listen,
Steve.
I watch SpongeBob.
Family Guy.
When it's on and I come across it, I watch SpongeBob.
I think SpongeBob's great.
SpongeBob's great.
Be very careful if you're doing Family Guy clips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See that because then we'd have our animated night for Family Guy versus our cartoon day.
There you go.
Yeah. I might not put Family Guy.
Family
up.
Guy.
You might
Beavis
get
and
Brian
Butthead.
doing peanut butter jelly time with the banana soup. That's
And
about
then
all you're going to be
that's
able to
about
show.
Yeah, once we. Well, I was thinking like if you could have some clips from Beavis and Butthead too, which is one of my favorite shows. Oh my goodness gracious!
I had a remote. They wanted me to do a remote this club on a Friday night, and they offered me like $1,000, seriously, and I turned it down because I wanted to watch the last Beavis and Butthead with my son.
Really?
Yeah, and we stayed home Friday night and where the principal has a heart attack and dies, and they just step over him and walk into the
They
sunset.
literally walk into the sunset.
Well, my favorite Beavis and Butthead episode is I don't know if you guys have ever seen this one. It's not the like Cornholio one like that, where the original one, not the Halloween one. It's the one where they're getting in trouble. Which they always do, I guess. They have a field trip, and their teacher, the hippie teacher, is playing the guitar in the front of the bus, trying to calm them down because they're mooning people at the back of the bus, and they're going up a mountain and stuff, and the teacher is going, touch a mountain, climb a mountain. And then the bus driver goes, oh, I missed the darn exit. He slams on the brakes, and the bus driver flies off the cliff. It's hilarious.
Have you watched the new ones where sometimes they're middle-aged?
No, I haven't
Oh,
watched.
those
I
are
haven't
great.
seen the new ones yet, actually. I know it's available.
They're coming back
but-
in like 2 weeks, and there's like half the maybe not half, but a significant number. They're older and living together in an apartment,
and they're middle-aged.
and they're middle-aged and fat. Yeah,
Yeah.
Is it like the Beavis and Butthead Do America, where they see themselves in like 30 years
Yeah, I think
around
it's
the
pretty much
campfire?
the
Pretty
Kinda
kind of like that
kinda
style.
like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The neat thing about that show is they never learn anything.
no,
Ever.
And there's nothing to be learned from the show.
No.
So you can just look at this. I mean, you just look at the show,
Yeah.
you know.
There's very little. There's no character development in the show. They're stuck in the same.
This is what they are.
This is
And
what they
even
are.
when they're middle-aged,
That's what
that's
they are.
what they are.
Yeah. There's so many good episodes. I have some old DVDs. I still don't know. My parents were very they wouldn't let me go see a rated R movie when I was in 5th grade or whatever. But for some reason, I convinced them to buy me 2 Beavis and Butthead DVDs, like the best of. And my dad thought Anchorman was like a sports movie, and I was like about a sports anchor. And so he bought me Anchorman. So I saw Anchorman before anybody else. Like I was in like 3rd grade or 4th grade, and the DVD came out.
Did you try to make quotes and references, and the other kids just didn't?
No idea.
I've done that. I did that as a kid. I'd make a reference like Animal House, and none of the other kids would get it, and I felt like an idiot.
Where did you get those clothes? The toilet store?
Listen, when Married with Children and The Simpsons first came out, about 1989.
Oh yeah.
My wife was working in Des Moines part of the time, and so it was Shane and I, and I said, okay, now, don't tell Mom I let you watch these things, and I'll let you watch them, but you got to keep it to yourself. And he goes, okay, And so she came home, like, she was gone for a week. She came home on a Friday night. And the first thing when the door opened, he runs to the door and said, Dad, let me watch The Simpsons and Married with Children. I mean, he couldn't wait to get it out of his mouth. Simpsons now is like, I mean, it's tame. It's good satire and everything.
Yeah.
But it's tame. Married with Children.
I know, it seems so weird that when it first came out, the first George Bush was like, this is a ruining America. We should be more like the Cosby Show than The Simpsons, which really did not age well.
Yeah, that's a...
Yeah. And now it's like the tamest cartoon you can get out there as far as adult cartoons go.
Yeah. That's like on the Mount Rushmore of bad takes, I guess.
Yeah,
or
I think
things
so.
that didn't age well.
No, not at all.
That did not age well.
We're talking cartoons.
Yeah.
Well, I did want to ask about one more of the theme nights. Rock the Rink.
That's like music night, too.
More like a rock night than like the Lollapalooza night, which would be more like an alternative night or something.
Yeah. Or like that'd be like the Landerpalooza would be like EDM.
Okay.
Kinds of, but Rock the Rink, like that's more in my wheelhouse. I might be putting together the
hair bands and stuff.
Yeah. A little pour some sugar on me.
Warrant. I wear my Warrant T-shirt. I own a Warrant T-shirt.
I like that. Yeah. That's exactly the kind of energy we need out of you.
That's a Friday night too, April 10th. That's a good night for that.
Yeah, right at the end of the season.
When is your first home game? I know I'm sure you got some preseason games too, right?
October 17th, first home game. We're going to Fort Wayne for the preseason, just for a game, and that's like a week before our season starts. But Friday, October 17th, is the first game. So that's on a Friday night. I think I said Friday, October 17th.
It's actually the theme is open season, which is just like opening night.
Opening night. And it's weird that weekend. We play 3 games, 2 here, 1 in Bloomington. So because Penn State is the Saturday.
Yeah.
So we play Friday night here, get on the bus the next day. As everybody's loading into Kinnick, we're loading up the bus to go to Bloomington, Illinois, to play the Bison, our friends. And then we come back and we play Sunday for jammies and jerseys at 3 p.m. So that's going to be.
So you'll be in the pajamas because you'll be tired.
I mean, I think at that point the adrenaline is still kicking in high enough that I'll be at like 95% energy on that Sunday. It's not that bad. We'll be back at 1:30 in the morning on this Sunday, and then we play 14 hours later. Could be worse. So it could be a lot worse.
Now that you've had a few seasons under your belt, I'm kind of curious because you would think if there's a home football game on a Saturday that like if you had a Friday night game, a lot of hotels in that area there, you might get people coming in from out of town. Yeah, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. We'll be like, let's go to the hockey game and then go get some sleep and go to the football game.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people.
Do you get a lot of that traffic?
Yeah, we do. And like for example, when we played similar situation, I was playing Minnesota, and we had a lot of University of Minnesota hockey alums on our team. And so randomly out of the woodwork came these, 150 people wearing Minnesota hockey jerseys to the game. And there were probably more that weren't wearing them, but people knew we were the Minnesota Wild affiliate, and they planned their weekend around that.
That's
and then
cool.
PJ Fleck was crying about 24 hours later, which made me happy. So,
it makes us all happy.
Made everything good. I hope that wasn't that was not the Cooper Dijon
No.
game. No. It wasn't that game. It was another year that this happened, I'm pretty sure, so we're safe. But yeah, like we do find that on those weekends, there's a lot of people around. And hey, you're looking for something to do on a Friday night. You're staying in all the hotels right there. Mm-hmm. We send our mascot like into the hotels. We talk to the hotels about, hey, can we send our mascot in and whatever. And here's a QR code, kind of thing to get tickets real quick. So that's a little bit about those weekends for us. Like it helps. Now, if you're playing while Iowa football's kicking off on a Saturday,
yeah, that's a problem.
Different story, much different.
And unfortunately, you got to schedule games far enough advance that late in the season, you don't know if there's going to be an Iowa game right up against a Saturday night game.
Yeah,
they could play at night, they could play in the morning. You don't know when to schedule a game that you won't be.
Well, yeah, I mean, we kind of know here or there, but like. You can kind of guess a little bit based off of like past trends and stuff, and the schedules are kind of maybe not with all the new teams in the Big Ten, but schedules tended to be like pretty similar, here or there over the years. Like, oh, they're probably going to be home a couple weeks in October, and I guess other than a bowl game, you kind of know, and it's really only like a 1.5 month span.
Well, I don't mean the day of the game. I mean like what time they kick off.
Oh, what time they kick off.
But you guys probably don't even schedule for home. Well,
no.
Yeah, trying to avoid
We've only had like
anyway.
one in team history, and it was like...
I seem to remember once I went from the football game to your game at night or something like that.
Yeah, that's right. And yeah, we try to avoid it because... Listen, there's however big Iowa City gets. What is it, like 400,000 people are in Iowa City or something like that on a game day. But of those 400,000 people, there's a really good chance that 399,999 of them are probably focused on the Hawkeyes that day.
Right. And what's in the hotel that's attached?
Staybridge.
Because my sister stayed there a few months ago.
Did she stay there or did she stay bridge there?
She stayed bridge there.
Yep.
And they went out, and as they're going out of the elevator, they see at the ice machine there's Ben McCullum, because that's where he was staying when they were doing the interviews.
Really?
Like, hey, that's the guy that they're looking at to hire for the coach. I might have a scoop here. I mean, they knew we were in town.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay. Did you say anything to him? No, we didn't want to talk to him.
Yeah, and I think what's interesting, too, is we talked about Iowa football. We all know that over the last 4 or 5, more than that, but really the last 3, 4, 5 years, the focus on the basketball programs and if Caitlin was playing Sunday at 2 p.m., we have a game Sunday at 3 p.m., a lot of eyes would be, including my own, I'd be calling the game and I'd kind of be checking up on the score if they had, it was a big game in, February or something like that. So that's an interesting thing, too, that, everybody talks about, going against Iowa football in the fall, but the basketball programs and wrestling are just as popular, too. So trying to work around those schedules as well.
When's the game with the kids? I mean, once a year, don't you do a weekday game in the morning for kids?
Yeah, December 10th.
Okay.
And we're working on a few things with that to make it even bigger and better this year and get more kids.
But you've been carrying. I mean, obviously, with all the competition, you've still been carrying it off.
Yeah.
You still have fans that are devoted to you.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure, and that's
not David Fine particularly, but
I don't know
the Heartlanders. Even though you are very engaging.
Well, thank you, I appreciate it.
Have you noted now that you made the playoffs? Is there sort of a renewed interest? Oh, hey, I got to go into these.
I think there is too. I think there is. We hear it a lot when we talk to partners. That I came to the playoff game last year. Yeah, I was there at the game where you guys clinched. That was so cool. Just little things, little anecdotes like that. Where it's better because the first 3 years in team history, the team was building an identity, and now that we kind of have it, just trying to sustain it and make it a second great year. I think it does lead to some more juice, some more pop. Everyone loves a winner. Even if my alma mater, which is not very good at football except for last year, if they were 2-8. And they have a home game against whoever in November, there's less eyes and less interest versus if, they're about to clinch a bowl game or, they could win and against their big rival and, have their best season in however many years. So that would be Syracuse University, which is going to probably not be that good in football this year. So
it's been a while.
Yeah.
I mean, they were good last year? Did you say
they were really good last year. So there's some...
Because before that, I don't remember them being really
No, they're really bad. Really bad. I was there when the head coach had a meltdown in his final weekly interview. His name was Scott Schaefer. He was a great guy, but just, wasn't very good recruiter maybe. And someone asked hey, what's the difference between you guys and like Clemson? And he's like, well, let me put it this way. In South Carolina, there's a lot of 5-star apples. What's your favorite type of apple? That's a 5-star apple. And here, there's like a lot of 1- and 2-star apples. And I was like, this guy's probably not going to be here much longer. And lo and behold, a week and a half later, he was no longer. So good guy, but no longer.
We have somebody in the chat room who just wrote, I thought Landers Palooza was about Landers. That would be a theme night.
I like that. Funny enough,
People give advice.
Can you guess the offensive coordinator at my alma mater, Syracuse, when I went there? Can you guess who the offensive coordinator was? You know him. You'll know the name.
I'll know the name, but I know I couldn't tell you.
Tim Lester.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
There you go. Before he worked with Aaron Rodgers for a few years.
Yeah.
So that's a funny enough small connection. Big Heartlanders
Is
fan,
that
Tim
why?
Lester.
Okay. You bring that up. It's very funny because I remember in the offseason, Johnson, not Keegan Johnson, help me out. The running back, Johnson. Caleb Johnson was working out with Aaron Rodgers, and I couldn't figure out in the offseason before the draft, and I couldn't figure out why. And that would be Tim Lester might have been the connection there.
Maybe
and then now they're teammates.
Yeah.
With my Steelers, who hopefully won't be terrible this year.
Week 1, going to be interesting.
The Jets?
Yeah.
That'll be interesting.
It's going to be really interesting.
Yeah, and they're not even playing him in preseason, so I don't know.
No.
That's
Tickets are $300 to get in.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that in New York then?
Yeah, it is. It is. People are not happy with him, with Mr. Rogers in his neighborhood, his new neighborhood.
Are you a Jets fan?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that
big Jets fan. Unfortunately,
when
I wear a Jets shirt, I announce myself as a loser to everyone around me when I wear my Jets shirt. I announce.
Keep that karma away from the team.
Yeah, well, I told my fiance when I met her when I was wearing my Jets shirt. She's like, "Oh, are you a Jets fan?" I was like, "Yeah." This was back, years ago when we first met. I said, "This is how you know I'm very loyal."
Yeah.
Because if you can stick with that team through thick and thin, oh my goodness gracious.
Stuck with the Cubs all these years.
Cubs, same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
From what I read Monday night, or was it Sunday night, I think, the Bears are back. They just
Super
killed
Bowl.
Buffalo in a preseason game.
Yeah, they're always back until they're not.
Until the games count.
Yeah.
Well, because the Jets beat up on the Packers in the first week of the preseason.
I watched a little bit of that game.
Yeah, and it was like...
Mom's a Packer fan.
Me being a Jets fan, I'm excited, and I was watching it with a Packers fan who lives here, and he's like, "It's just preseason." I'm like, "I know, but like this is our Super Bowl right now. Like they're up."
And I was enjoying. I had like 4 different Hawkeyes, 5 now. Logan Lee was still there, and he played long snapper the other night. So I somehow found a way to watch KDKA.
Yeah,
and enjoyed the game.
Is Caleb Johnson on the Steelers?
A real good antenna.
Yeah?
Yeah, Caleb Johnson with the Steelers.
Great.
He looked a lot better in week 2 than he did in week 1.
You watched some new movies, too, brand new.
It's a really good antenna.
Yeah.
It's a real good antenna. There is a great local commercial on KDKA, though, for some people who fix sidewalks. And it's just this really fat guy in a mustache who looks like Captain Chaos from Cannonball Run. And he's like helping like people fix their sidewalks. And he's got the thickest accent. It's great. It's a great local commercial. I'll have to find it on YouTube. It's on you. I think I sent it to you. It's on YouTube.
I don't know. I don't think you did.
Oh, I can.
Yeah.
I'll find it.
Yeah.
Can't remember the name of the business now, but whatever. So anyway, we kind of drifted a little bit there. It's like a Hawk Fanatic segment.
I love it.
I don't know. I'm fine with it.
In a month.
It's August. I mean.
Yeah, in a month. And obviously we have our single game tickets and all this stuff on sale. But obviously a month from now when we come back, and we'll try to bring Chuck here. Then it'll be late September, mid-late September. We're less than a month away. Then we're really into the thick of it. So yeah, hope I'll be able to get Chucky Boy, Chuck Weber, our head coach here. You guys will love him. He's a great guy. I talked to him actually about you guys about a week ago. We were sitting down and I was going through everything Heartlanders, media relations, some things we do, some things we don't do. Just a random list. Not much, to be honest. And was just going through the list. And I was like, oh, and we have our friends at KCJJ, and he's like, oh, do we go to the station? I'm like, we sure do.
Oh, that would be a trip for him.
Yeah. I told him. I said, because he's going to be living in Coralville, North Liberty-ish, and I'm like, probably doesn't make sense because I live over on the east side. I was like, probably doesn't make much sense for me to come pick you up. That'd be like an hour in the car for me round trip at that point. But just follow the GPS, and you'll get here. As I tell all our players when they come here for the first time too. So
Well, we're looking forward to it.
Yeah, same.
Thanks for coming, Dave.
Absolutely.
Thanks a lot.
David Fine from the Iowa Heartlanders.
Yep. Talk to you guys next Friday too, because I'll be on with Ray for high school.
Oh, that's
football.
right. You're doing our game.
That's right.
I'll be there. So
That's right.
City West. We're starting with City West, aren't we?
Yeah.
at
Wow.
City.
Yeah.
I'm pumped.
Yeah.
I was with you at City High last year.
That's right.
That's a good.
That's right.
They treat us really well over there.
I know. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
When
Shout out to City High.
Shout out to all the high schools around here. Honestly, like it's amazing. well,
Well, I can't tell you. They didn't give me free food like they did at City High. So
okay. At West, they gave me brownies.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Me and Ray got some brownies.
I
and
should have
we
been
needed
there for
them.
that game.
Yeah, you missed out, man.
I guess I did.
They also had a fan just blasting at us the entire time. It was a
Nice.
hot night. That was so great. Late September, humid night, and just a fan on you for 3 hours. Whoever was doing play-by-play got the fan blowing at them. So,
Nice.
yeah. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's 12 after.